Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. It's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. Master League is back, and I really need to lock in. Now, I tested out Giratina Altered today, built it months ago, and I definitely should have used a more meta team than this, but I'm happy to try out Giratina Altered. There's 3 weeks left of the season. Master League available for all. Go Battle weekend. This weekend with for Pokemon Go Worlds, which is gonna be awesome. That is plenty of time for me to hit expert. Definitely, I should definitely hit expert this season for 6 in a row. Legend, it's definitely gonna be tough. I did go positive with this team. Started with a beautiful 5-0, and then things went downhill, and then things went slightly up. With Giratina, definitely, we got the Shadow one now in the game, which is higher ranked in Master League. I would just keep it for Great League. Origin Giratina also has some play. Maybe I will use it. Maybe it will help me climb. Giratina Ultimate, it is such a tank. Definitely has some nice matchups. Especially being able to deal with the Lunala and Dawn Wings relatively well. Shadow Claw is so much damage. Definitely want to try out Dragon Breath on this Giratina. And we get a nice win. We're going to RPS our opponent sometimes. But next battle, Origin Palkia lead. Okay, we're just going to save swap Crown Zacian. Now, I do have a very nice Palkia that I want to build and use Fire Blast. It is definitely well known. You got to be a little careful of potential Fire Blast. This time, no Fire Blast, thankfully. They're taking the extra damage with Aqua Tails with my debuff. And I do get a huge Metal Claw farm down. Very nice. Very, very nice. Close combat and dip. And we're going to be met with the Black Kim. I survive Fusion Molt. I'm going to go straight for the Sacred Fire. And no attack drop. But I do hang on just long enough to reach Braybird, and Braybird says goodbye. And we are going to reach Behemoth Blade. Master League meta, Shadow Hyperion is a beast. Probably going to be seeing a lot of it. It is, especially from these battles, it is a beast. It is such a nightmare to deal with. But who knows? Maybe I just don't feel comfortable with that team. It is funny how, at the beginning of the season, Lugia, I tried it out with Fly, but now it's actually the best team I've used of the season for Master League. Maybe it'll be the team after this, not entirely sure, but right now we have a Black Kim. We got a shield advantage. We should be able to get to the next move in time to get a shield or a KO. We want alignment. Definitely don't want to give that up. And close combat's able to take the KO, and they're going to have Zacian get some nice farm down. They're going to bring in Origin Palkia. And the pacing of Shadow Claw energy for Dragon Claw, very nice. It would be a little too good if Giratina had a bit of a higher attack stat, but that's why the Shadow is ranked higher. But we are going to get the 3rd Dragon Claw in time. This tank, definitely not as good as it used to be in Master League, but it's still decent. It's like rank 40. It's pretty respectable. I'm curious to see how long it'll be until we get Giratina raids. And next opponent we have Groudon. Let's see. They have Crown Zamazenta in the back. Okay. This is just rough. This is just how it's gonna go with this team. And let's see the next target for Hello is a Gyarados. And it is actually Waterfall Gyarados. Cool, cool, cool. I haven't tried this level Spice this season, but I did try it out last season. Definitely was some fun. Man, it's so satisfying washing away Rhyperias. Maybe. But right now we have Viperia. Viperia definitely the bane of Master League for me. I despise it. I am really curious to see if they do nerf Motsap. I do think Viperia is somewhat needed for Master League right now. But right now we're going to bring in Crown Zacian. We're going to be met with the own Zacian. So not a triple non-legendary team. I mean, it is very common to see Viperia and Igato goes toe-to-toe with all the legendaries. Close combat. I think they had back-to-back moves, but they just did too much damage. Took too much damage with that debuff. That was huge. That's why every bit of IVs matters. At this high of elo. Not that like I'm at a crazy high elo right now, but those margins so crazy close. And we're going to shield the Surf from Viperia. Wow. 1 HP in the Dream to force 1 extra Incinerate needed for the KO. Sacred Fire is going to take the shield from Gyarados. They get that 1 Aqua Tail in. Can I reach a move? I reach a Dragon Claw, and that is enough chip damage. It is cool using Giratina. Definitely happy to get some use out of it. Let me know if you have built this Giratina. I mean, I have the Origin. Also, I built that first. That's just a better one, especially in PvE and raids. But things go downhill. I mean, there's a reason you don't see Giratina altered commonly. I mean, this is a well-built team. Like, it is a balanced team. It's just tough. And some of the team compositions, just bad reads by me. So we're gonna fall for the trap of getting a Ho into my Crown Zacian. That is just almost game over. I mean, there are Pokemon that can definitely clutch up. I mean, Giratina can put in a lot of work, but that Viperia is just way too healthy. But we do play it out. Want to see what Giratina can do. And the attack drop from Sacred Fire, that is unfortunate. They're going to swap into Origin Palkia, and I'm like, is there any chance they shield the bait? Like, I guess it is the non-debuff move, and after here, I was like, I'm toast. Yeah. Now, the props to Niantic, they may have had a lot of mistakes, especially, like, recently with all the Origin raids drama, but props to the, like, them making this Go Battle League background. It is so cool. And I'm so excited for the World Championships. I mean, I'm really excited to watch Pokemon Go battles, but VGC, maybe I'll watch some TCG. Definitely exciting times. And this trainer, I do wonder if they have watched my videos and if they recognize my name and saw like my strategy. I mean, like Sacred Fire than Brave Bird. I mean, getting my shield with the bait. I mean, it is definitely risky if you know shield like that. If you know shield the Rock Wrecker, it's just game over almost surely. Yeah, just Ho gets one shot. You have to still deal with a very healthy Viperia. And I mean, they were able to pace to 2 moves, like the 2 moves before I could get to 2 moves. We catch a Fusion Bolt into Ho-Oh. We need the farm down, but unfortunately they have Lunala, which, I mean, like, Giratina, it is such a tank. There are definitely Pokemon that can deal, like, closing out, but didn't make the right read. I mean, like, it's very neutral, like, team composition. Like, I guess, I mean, Black Kim is real strong into the water that Viperia doesn't want to see, at least the Kyogre. Lunala safe swatch. Actually, yeah, I mean, it is a very good team. Just couldn't deal with it. Couldn't make the right plays. Now, the Landorus lead, so Landorus Origin Palkia. I mean, that's makes total sense. Definitely should have always expected a Origin Palkia. And that's not a Fire Blast, but I actually can't. I think they were at the energy for a Fire Blast. Either way, I definitely fumbled here. Should have thrown the move sooner. I just totally lost count of Landorus. Silly goose mistakes. I'm like, they got enough health left. Gonna just throw the move. Can I incinerate down the Palkia? Is there any chance? We do not get the incinerate down. No! Can we at least find door number 3? Oh, it's a Zacian. That was poorly played by me. I mean, some of it is the team just being awkward to deal with. I mean, it's part of Master League, part of Go Battle League. Gotta learn the matchups. We got a Ho Mew match. I got the best buddy boost on the team. Their attack is dropped very nice. I mean, we're both in range of the Brave would KO. We're bringing Giratina. Please don't debuff. Please don't debuff. Sacred Fire gets a stupid debuff. Oh my gosh. They've called Zamazenta. I just think putting in the work. I mean, we get a tiny bit of chip damage. I'm actually going to go for, I mean, like, I'm doing so little damage. I want to stall out the switch clock more. So I can bring in Ho-Oh. And Ho-Oh can get a nice Incinerate in. And I feel like it's not worth shielding. Was that a mistake? Maybe. Maybe not. I definitely... I actually probably... I may have been able to get another Incinerate in if I did shield. Before a second move. You see the return of the Ho-Oh. And we're going to catch. We do take 2 Incinerates. Big damage. We're going to be able to take the KO. Is there any chance we see a Kyurem that we can one-shot? Oh, no. It's a Palkia. I needed like White Kyurem. White Kyurem was my win condition. And another Viperia. Do I play around this Viperia correctly? Definitely let me know what teams you're using in Go Battle League. What teams you've used to like climb up above like 2,700, even to get to 2,600s. Maybe there's some suggestions. I mean, I do know what teams I have reached with the 2,600s, but not above. Spatial Rend, Full Send is enough for the KO, of course. And I'm like, they don't have the energy to reach a Spatial Rend, and they're not going to have Fire Blast. And definitely not energy for Fire Blast. We survived that curtail with these. And we're going to bring in our own Ho-Oh. They're going to bring in Viperia again. They got a lot of energy. I am terrified. I got a shield. I should have taken the free Incinerate. Yeah, I definitely should have taken the Incinerate. I get the... I get the attack drop and shield. But I can't get the Incinerate down. If I'd taken the free Incinerate, I could have farmed them down. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. They had the opening for me to Incinerate down. It is what it is. Right now we got Black Kyurem in the lead. This is tough. And I should have taken the Incinerate. At that point, I should have just gone, kept on energy, then Wayward. Ooh, they may have taken 2 shields, but definitely would have been better than this scenario. Definitely, I do not respect the Lunalas out there. I mean, I got a nice counter to them. Just playing leads poorly with them in the back. We do get to Behemoth Blade. It's going to take the KO even if we undercharge. It was just way too low. And we're going to bring in a Giratina. And Giratina is going to be in a decent spot. We shield the free shock. We are going to get nuked if we take it. Giratina is tanky, but not that tanky. I mean, it's a 1,400 CP difference. And I underestimated the energy they had. And kaboom! Giratina gets nuked. Absolute hammer. Can we make a catch? Oh, 1 HP and a dream. No. 1 HP and a dream. Every bit of that hundo mattered on that QM. Come on, Seahawks fan, lock in. I need to lock in. This is so embarrassing. It is truly just so disheartening to go 5-0, and then I did end up going 0-5. I'm going to get the St. Pete tie win. No attack drop. Dang, now they got the attack drop. RNG just not always nice. Can be cool in Go Battle League. I'm so happy there are no moves that miss, like outside, like no actual miss moves in Go Battle League. But right now we see a regular Zacian. They don't have the crown for him. I mean, Wild Charge, Close Combat, it is a real strong moveset. Like, there's a reason Zacian has been used so much, even before the crown, but... So you see a Ho-Oh, you see a Zacian, which is... I mean, it's pretty cool to see regular Zacian nowadays. They're not in range of the KO of Behemoth Blade, but we get some nice damage. They bring in Xerneas. Xerneas is not something you see every day. I am going to get some nice damage slowly but surely with Shadow Sneak. Now, Shadow Force is a legacy move. I mean, I definitely want to try out Ancient Power, Dragon Claw. And, like, I just want to have Dragon Claw. I mean, I guess I could try out, like, Ancient Power, Shadow Force if I did TM on Shadow Force, but didn't want to spend elite TM on this thing yet. Moonblast, not enough. I trusted in the Giratina, and it did not fail me. The bulk just too much, and we can Dragon Claw both those Pokemon for the KO. Giratina clutching it up. Getting the win up against the Shiny 98. Xerneas 96 maybe. Not sure. Next battle. Terrible lead. It is what it is. We see Goldango. Cool. We got a nice counter to Goldango. Shadow Sneak is going to get a shield right away. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see what their move is. As expected, it's Shadow Ball. How predictable. And I'm like, please be double steal behind that whale. Maybe a crown. Maybe a Zama. Yeah, Zama or Zacian, hopefully. We do get to the breaking, the Dragon Tail. No, Dragon Claw. And it's enough damage for the KO. They do have a crown. Very nice. Very nice. But they get a nice farm down. And it's Shundo Zacian. And I'm a little scared. And kaboom! No, it's surprise Giga Impact. Dang, nabbit. Now my Ho-Oh is so low. And I have so much HP to deal with on that crown. Can I get... I do have 2 Incinerates, and I do take very little damage from Metal Claw. But I did not get the energy I needed for back-to-back close combats in time. Actually, I'm not sure if I could have thrown back-to-backs if I charged up to back-to-back moves. Maybe. It is what it is. We do take out the Kyogre, but not enough HP to incinerate down the Zacian. Unfortunate. We're up against a shiny Meloetta. I feel like it is a Shundo, maybe. I'm not sure what the CP of the Shundo is. But they could have had Thunderbolt, but I'm guessing they did not have it by banking all the energy. And I love dragging out the Viperia here. They're going to Rock Wrecker. They're going to maximize the damage. It's not worth risking a Breaking Swipe bait. I'm like, if I did shield, then Breaking Swipe and they got attack dropped, that would have been pretty awesome. Now, Side Shock, Dazzling Gleam, spam. Let's see what we can do into Meloetta. We're going to launch Behemoth Blade, and it's going to get a shield. First shield of the battle. I manually bring in Ho-Oh. Is it a mistake? Maybe, maybe not. My opponent's smart to not let me get a free Incinerator. That would have potentially just been almost game. We get a big kaboom, and we do get farm down before we reach the next move. Tough. But we can bring in Zacian to absorb that energy, and we get a big Shadow Claw farm down. Now, they are a Psychic, so weak to Ghost, but normal, so taking half damage. I would be so much happier if we had Dragon Breath. And I know Shielded Dazzling Gleam, but then I know Shielded Psyshock. It was a calculated risk. Can I reach enough Dragon Claws? We have the shield. We have the back-to-back moves. Are they 1 HP? Could I have just Shadow Claw down? Oh, they are 1 HP. I'm not sure if they were at... If they were out of move, if they were, then they got robbed of a win, but I'll take it. And now we can RPS our opponent's Dawn Wings and get kaboom. Goodbye, Dawn Wings and Crozma. But with the shield bug, like if you're on 1 HP and you shield, a charge attack can sometimes deal damage even through the shield. I mean, it can definitely be annoying to lose that way if you had a win condition by throwing the move after surviving the move with the shield. We got boomed by the Behemoth Blade, but with that Incinerate at the beginning of the battle, we were able to get to Brave Bird before Palkia reaches Aqua Tail. Now we have Crown Zacian into Origin Palkia, and at this point, I'm just going to go for an Incinerate. Farm down with Ho-Oh. They're going to use the energy because they can't clean up my crown with their crown with the shield disadvantage. We do have to shield the Ho-Oh. That is a little annoying. But we are going to Incinerate down. My opponent may have had 1-turn lag and miscounted. Actually, no, they swapped. Let's go! 3-2 after a 5-0 and then 0-5. I hope you enjoyed the battles. Let me know what teams you're going to be using in Go Battle League. Definitely better teams out there, but it was fun to try Giratina. Let me know if you ever have tried it out. I mean, maybe it was years ago. A little while ago, but I mean, it's Beast and Great and Ultra. So I'm sure you've seen it plenty if you play those leagues. But thanks for watching and goodbye.